sometimes challenging, isn't it? Before we get too far in, Tyler, just want to you have a heads up. I live stream on my Uber, so just careful what you say. I don't want to incriminate yourself or anything like that. Cool. Is this a regular start to your Monday?
Sorry?
Is this early start a regular one for your Monday?
No, but my job is usually about 6 a.m. start. So
Gotcha.
my vehicle just wouldn't start, so that was frozen.
Oh, shoot. Do you want me to help you jump start it?
No, it's all good. I don't have time for that. Unfortunately, I gotta get to work.
Gotcha. My map is still finding its way here. Should I turn right or left here?
Take a right.
Right here. Okay, thank you. Sometimes it just takes a moment to calibrate, and I'd rather keep it going so you can get there. What do you do for work?
I manufacture stairs.
Oh.
So, yeah, I just work in sorry, my brain's a little bit
That's
like
okay.
It's a little early for it.
Like in a warehouse, kind of?
Sorry?
Like in a warehouse?
It's not a warehouse, it's a wood shop, right?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of like splitting 2x12s and 2x10s.
Okay, yeah.
Cutting things out.
Is that indoor or outdoor, though?
Both. They do
Both,
like
I think.
indoor and outdoor stuff.
Okay, gotcha. But like the work, you do it on site and outside as well? Because I mean, on cold weather, wow.
Yeah. They don't really want you outside too much. So
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weather, but there's still stuff you have to do, like bringing material, right? So
Sure enough, yeah.
you spend some time outside, a terribly large amount in the winter.
Okay.
What's your live stream for there?
I've been making, it's on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube, yeah. I'm shifting from TikTok to YouTube. That's the main one. But I've just, for the few years I've driven with Uber, I've just enjoyed sharing experiences I've had, you know, and the conversations I have is pretty cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. It's a really interesting world now. I was talking with someone yesterday. We were talking about how we could remember a time before the internet when we had to, I don't know if you remember payphones, for example,
Oh yeah.
and how much it cost for long distance calls on a payphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even before that, like, we didn't, yeah, like Xeroxing was like expensive option, so letters were the thing, right?
Yeah.
And now, like, we can like video conference across the world, or it's just such a different setting. Such a different setting.
Yeah, you can call somebody up with the internet like hundreds of kilometers away.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost too much.
Mind-boggling, right? And it's accessible, right?
Yeah, definitely.
There was this video I watched of like one of those old rotary phones being put in front of these teens, and they were asked to help sort out how to make it work. They just didn't have a frame of reference and how to go about doing the thing.
You're talking like the old rotary stuff?
Yeah. Like when you wait for it to go all the way back after you like dial it at the number.
And it's crazy that that style of phone, like that's our very classic idea of what a phone shape is.
Oh yeah, totally. Yes.
And now it's just totally, people don't understand what it is. Like the save icon is always a floppy disk.
Yes.
Nowadays don't know what a floppy disk
Yes.
It's always hilarious to see that.
Yeah.
And actually that symbol's going to have to change.
Imagine it will, yeah. Yeah, you can tell who is old school by the familiarity, right?
Yeah.
Here's what this is, here's how it was used, you know? And back then, that was a big deal. I remember when me and my siblings bought our first family computer. It was like $4,000. Mom and Dad chipped in $3,000, we did $1,000, and man, going to buy that computer. And when it came home, it was just such an experience, right? And we would wait for it to boot up and watch all the little, you know, things happening on the screen, and we just thought it was just out of this world. And now that would be like nowhere in comparison to where we're at right now, right?
Oh yeah. Not even close.
If few years back, my siblings and I, we bought my dad a shortwave radio for his birthday. But it was one of the most premium, top of the line ones. And we got like the top of the line just because we're like, Dad is so into like international news, this will help him to keep it abreast of it, right? Well, we bought that, and then that's when sort of like the accessibility of the internet all of a sudden broke through, where you can get like a really good package. So that really, really nice shortwave radio, it sits unused. Well, I mean, it's used just for like regular radio, not for shortwave purposes at all. And now he's just on his iPad, on the iPad, keeping on top of all the things in a way that even the shortwave radio was eclipsed, I guess. You know, it was
Well, definitely just the speed of information that you can access now is just so many leagues beyond what you can do on a shortwave radio. But some people still have interest in it. You might still value the machine in like 10 or 20 years, right? They're like just as hobbyists. There are people who really critically need their machine, and then because it's hard to find parts, the replacements tend to get a lot more expensive.
I see. A few weeks ago, I met this young guy. He's like probably 20, early 20s. He's really into this world, and it was so fascinating because I was asking him, there aren't many young people who dig this kind of thing, but he just took right to it, and it was really neat listening to his passion and his growing expertise in it.
Sorry, what was he into?
He was into radio. What do they call it? Ham radio. Yeah, like making these shortwave radios, and there's a whole club and folks who are in this world. You know, it was really neat listening to his enthusiasm for it. So I can appreciate what you do with stairs, because my dad was one of those DIY people. Like, he would just, all the renovations in our home, my childhood home, he would do. And there's a lot of love that went into it. So whenever I go home, I see all the work that we did on this home. But the stairs that we put together are atrocious.
Yeah, they tend to be a sticking point.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So we made it work just by, going to the dump and getting various items and things. So we made it work, but it doesn't aesthetically look like it's well done. So that's why I can appreciate what you do with stairs, because yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, it really is. Usually, with like construction, like these stairs, if they were going to be made on site, would be made by somebody who has carpenter papers. So it has to be like years of school and stuff like that. Even they mess it up because there's a lot of complicated cuts and angles and things like that.
Yeah.
But if you take the process and you break it down, and you have somebody doing a factory setting where they're really only, having to do one thing at one time, your skill level increases a lot because you're doing hundreds of times over the course of a year. Right?
Sure enough, yeah.
So your skill level, your accuracy definitely goes up. Making stairs yourself is a little bit of whatever. Even me knowing like bits and pieces of the process, I don't think I'd be able to properly assembling the staircase on site. There's too much math.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Yeah. And there's a lot going on many different angles, I guess, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And even like connecting the stairs from one like flight to another, right?
Yeah.
The winder is the only part of the stair that we can't make. We actually have partners in the shop who make the winder specifically, but the winder is just a little curved attachment piece that just brings the stairs around your corner.
Oh, I see. Yes.
It's quite complex. Like every stair, every measurement has to be different, so exactly it's where it's going.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of difficulty in it. That one shop I swear passes out like probably 50% of the stairs that Calgary gets for giving valves. They just like a lot of major buildings. It's like 30 guys and about like 100 stairs in the area. It's quite a shop.
So when you're going about in life, like on your own personal time, does your mind like automatically just do a self-analysis of stairs that you interact with, or not so?
I I sometimes do that.
Yeah.
I get really interested if I enter a new house or something like that to see if I'm up their stairs. But but most of the time,
Should I switch him over for a quick second? You're answering the phone call of one of my riders. She was just concerned to make sure I would be there on time, and so I think we should be able to make it on time. It's Monday here. It is like so warm outside right now, which is brilliant. I'm so loving it. Just dropped a rider off and hustling off to the next one. So let me touch base with you guys when I pick her up. I'll say a quick hello to Spencer and Guga, someone by that name. And same thing as well with Bakirets. I'm sorry for butchering your names, but good to see you guys on the live stream. Come join me again in about 10-15 minutes for episode number 3 and another Uber ride to enjoy together. I'll talk to you soon.